It's been nearly 96 long hours since the last new episode of Degrassi, but we are back. Thanks for joining me on a new podcast. Tonight we're talking about the episode Crimea River Part 1. The main storyline about this episode is Dave and Adam getting their own radio show. Very interesting plotline, as it is something we haven't really seen on Degrassi before, and it's great to have Adam doing a big storyline again, and it's interesting to see Dave having a big storyline now. As many of you know, Degrassi was recently nominated for an Emmy Award for My Body is Cage, another episode that featured Adam. We don't really have any transgender characters on TV, and it once again shows that Degrassi is ahead of everyone, pushing boundaries, not doing it in a way that's offenseful, doing it in a way that's tasteful, entertaining, a good story that people can be proud of. Sav right now is kind of annoying me. I'm getting kind of tired of him. I don't know, I just feel like the writers don't really know what to do with him right now. And I think his character has played, his role on the show, so I'm not really that sad that he'll be leaving soon. But I am looking forward still to the Miss O storyline and the relationship with him, or at least the secret hookups or whatever they might be having for a few episodes. That will be interesting. Adam and Dave were great in this. Great acting from Jamal and Jordan. Especially Jordan, who is just doing such a phenomenal job with this role. There's no surprise why the show was nominated for an Emmy. Of course, the writers and the script, but the acting that Jordan did was just phenomenal. Tonight we were officially introduced to Katie, and at the same time, had a storyline involving Claire. Eli was in it. Imogen was in it. Fiona was in it. I don't know. Imogen is kind of freaking me out. Imogen is weird. I don't know what I think about her. The whole rhyming thing tonight. I don't know. I'm very anxious to see what's going to happen tomorrow night with her. But I like that they brought up Declan in this episode. Despite him not being on the show, it's nice that he didn't completely vanish into nowhere. They still reference him. There wasn't too much on the whole Eli, Imogen, Claire front tonight. We're going to get a lot more of that tomorrow. The Fiona storyline, for those still wondering, I saw people asking this week on Twitter and stuff, would Fiona be graduating or not? It's been really widely speculated, basically confirmed multiple times, that she wouldn't be. So now we know 100% for sure that she will not be graduating. She will still be on this show. Annie Clark is a great actress, and Fiona is one of my favorite characters. So it's great to have her on for an extra amount of time. And I'm personally loving this, hopefully, relationship with Charlie. Reception to Fiona and Charlie seems kind of mixed. I personally really like it a lot. Hopefully Fiona can find happiness. Tomorrow also looks interesting because we have Riley in an episode, we have Mr. Simpson in an episode. Also tonight is the first two-part episode, and the rest of the episodes till the end of the season are all part 1 and part 2. So that's why the tone of this episode was slightly different, and there's not as many things to talk about because we don't really have a completion of a plot like we did in the first week when everything was just one episode. I think tonight was a great first part, great first setup. It was really interesting to see the STP used on this show. That's something that we've never seen before. I haven't seen that in any show before. They're really showing the transgender life in such a great way, and it's really a learning experience for everyone, and the acting is great, and like I said, it's not in vain. It's a positive experience, and hopefully it will help out people going through similar situations. On tomorrow's episode, we're going to have the backlash for what Dave said, a little more into the relationship with Charlie and Fiona and why it may not happen. We're also going to be seeing Imogen and Eli and Claire, Katie. Alright, thanks for listening. I will see you all tomorrow for Crimea River Part 2. Degrassi Extra. Okay, I don't know what it is with me thinking I keep seeing Jay everywhere. I accidentally confused Owen for Jay when he was with Anya at the dot. And tonight, right before Fiona and Charlie interacted for the first time, outside of the window, walking down the street, I swear I saw Mike Lobel Jay was walking through. I don't know. Watch that scene back and tell me if you see anything.